Welcome to NACTV's Bigger Bingo for Wednesday, September 18th, 2024. My name is Jeremy Vogt and I'll be the bingo caller for tonight. And tonight we'll be playing on our gold and purple colored cards for a jackpot of up to $19,731.50. But first, our rules. One ball will be drawn at the beginning of the session. This ball will be the toonie number for Game 3, the blackout in 52 numbers or less. When bingo is declared on more than one number, only those who declared bingo on the earliest number called will be declared winners and eligible to receive the prize. Each bingo game will be closed when bingo has been declared and verified by calling the number displayed on the screen. Phone lines are open to receive calls, and it has been announced 3 times that the phone lines are open to receive calls. At least one phone line has been available for calls for 2.5 minutes, and the game is declared closed. No further calls will be accepted with regards to that closed bingo game. Prize money is split evenly among multiple winners with a minimum payout of $25. Final win confirmation occurs when the winner or winners submit their date stamped sheet containing the winning card to NACTV. In the event of transmitting or telephone problems which prevent continuation of play prior to the event start or at any time during the event's duration, the game will be rescheduled or resumed on the next Wednesday night. Players will keep their cards for the following Wednesday and they will be accepted. If a player is unable to play the following Wednesday, they may exchange their cards at the NACTV office for a future game. Please check the nactv.tv website or call the office for confirmation of the games to be played. Game 1 is played to a blackout on the gold cards. The jackpot in 50 numbers or less this week is $19,731.50. After 50 numbers, Game 1 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Games 2 and 3 are played this week on the purple cards. Game 2, the Big X, has a prize amount of $150. Game 3, which continues from Game 2, is a blackout. Jackpot in 52 numbers or less is $9,988. After 52 numbers, Game 3 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. If Game 3 is won with the toonie ball number drawn at the beginning of the session, the winner will receive the accumulated toonie pot plus the blackout or consolation prize. Jackpots for Games 1 and 3 accumulate by 50 cents per package sold. And this last week we sold 104 packages, so that'll be an additional $52. And the toonie pot accumulates by $1 per package sold. And this week the toonie pot is $10,141. Prizes must be claimed and checks cashed within 6 months from the bingo date. And the list of the bingo numbers called can be obtained from the NACTV office. So we'll start by finding this week's toonie number. And this week's toonie number is B1. So this is the toonie number for Game 3, so you don't have to, don't mark this down. This will come into play in Game 3. So this week's toonie number is B1. And now that we're all ready, let's start game number 1, a blackout on your gold colored cards. And our first number up on your gold colored cards is N43. Under the N, 43. I-19. Under the I-19. Under the N31. N31. B6. Under the B6. Under the O74. O74. O73. Under the O73. Under the I-17. I-17. N39. Under the N39. Under the I-29. I-29. Under the I-24. I-24. G48. Under the G48. Under the O68. O68. B15. Under the B15. Under the I-28. I-28. N32. Under the N32. B4. Under the B4. Under the O70. O70. I-23. Under the I-23. Under the B13. B13. G53. Under the G53. Under the N45. N45. G55. Under the G55. B10. Under the B10. Under the O72. O72. I-21. Under the I-21. Under the N35. N35. I-25. Under the I-25. Under the O61. O61. I-16. Under the I-16. Under the G51. G51. O66. Under the O66. Under the B2. B2. O65. Under the O65. Under the B9. B9. B3. Under the B3. Under the G59. G59. O62. Under the O62. G60. Under the G60. Under the G56. G56. N40. Under the N40. Under the I-22. I-22. O71. Under the O71. Under the G52. G52. N44. Under the N44. Under the N41. N41. I-26. Under the I-26. Under the O67. O67. I-27. Under the I-27. Under the O64. O64. I-20. Under the I-20. And that's our 50th number, so we'll give you a little time to check over your cards. And if you have a blackout on your gold cards, please call in to 204-476-2639 and we can verify your card. So the phone lines are open to receive your calls. And while we're waiting, we do have some new announcements. The annual Margaret Lawrence Home Fall Craft Sale is coming up on Saturday, September 28th. And this will be at the Neepawa Legion Hall from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's $2 for admission. And there will be soup, sandwiches, and desserts available there as well. And lots of great vendors to choose from. Anne Manziuk, Arbonne, Bead or Knot, Birch Handmade, Brenda's Creations, Colleen Burke, Copper Crafts, Dale and Kay's Bees, Donna's Needle Felting, Dora Pelk, Drops by Dazzle, Epicure Forever, Grandpa's Pride Designs, Handmade by Lisa, JC Creations, Lynn Birch Crafts, M&S Variety, Mishmosh, Scorch and Scott's Peppers, Shirley Grudinsky, Stitch and Style, Super Patch, Tupperware, Watkins, and Wolverine Wood. So they'll all be there at the Legion on September 28th. And that is a fundraiser for the Margaret Lawrence Home. Now both phone lines are open to receive your calls. So if you have a bingo within the first 50 numbers, this week the jackpot is $19,731.50. Otherwise, the pot will continue to grow. So both phone lines are open to receive your calls. And not hearing any calls, I'll declare this game closed and we'll move on to the consolation round. Continuing on the gold cards for a blackout and however many numbers it takes. So, continuing on, our next number is under the I-18. I-18. Under the B-11. B-11. Under the B-5. B-5. G58. Under the G58. Under the I-30. I-30. N36. Under the N36. Under the N37. N37. O63. Under the O63. B7. Under the B7. Under the B1. B1. O69. Under the O69. And we do have a call. So we'll verify if we have bingo. So we'll see if this is a good bingo on 4161. Yeah. Enter. And it appears that we do have bingo. And so they bingoed on 063. So if you have a bingo on 063 or earlier, please call in. We do have an open phone line. So please look over your cards. Okay, so we have one good bingo so far. And we'll just pause for a couple of minutes to see if we have any more. And we are looking for more volunteers for NACTV bingo. We need people to call the bingo numbers on the air and to answer phones. So if you can do either of those, either call us at 204-476-2639 or email us at nactv@wcgwave.ca, and we would be happy to show you around. You can maybe sit in on a bingo session and see how it's done. So then maybe you can help keep our bingo going. And both phone lines are open to receive your calls. So we have bingo on 063. So if you also bingoed on 063, then you'd be splitting the pot $50 each. And both phone lines are open to receive your calls. So, not hearing any further calls, I'll declare this game closed. And the winner on the Bonanza Consolation was Heather Miker, who purchased her bingo package here at the NACTV office. And now on to game 2. That's big X on your purple cards. And let's see. And the game will continue on to game 3, the blackout, on the same cards. So mark down all of the numbers, including N. And our first number on the purple cards is under the N, 38. N, 38. O, 74. Under the O, 74. Under the I, 25. I, 25. I, 17. Under the I, 17. Under the G, 47. G, 47. B1. Under the B1. And that was our tuning number for today, so that pot will continue to grow. O, 75. Under the O, 75. Under the G, 46. G, 46. I, 18. Under the I, 18. Under the O, 63. O, 63. I, 21. Under the I, 21. Under the O, 66. O, 66. Under the G, 51. G, 51. G, 54. Under the G, 54. Under the O, 71. O, 71. B15. Under the B15. Under the B11. B11. N34. Under the N34. Under the I-28. I-28. I-29. Under the I-29. Under the G59. G59. O70. Under the O70. Oh, and we do have a call.
The number in the center of your card, please. Which number did you get? The last one? 070? Yes? Which number well, we'll just check this first to see if it's big, yes.
Oh, and we do have an X.
That's great. You have an X. Big one X, yes. All right, and can you tell me your number? Your name, please. Okay. And 102422. Telephone number, please. Thank you very much. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye. You know where to pick up your money? You know where to get your money? Well, I guess they delivered over to Kinston Court too, right? Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
So which number we
I-29.
bingo on? Okay, we have an X on I-29. And both phone lines are open to receive your calls if you also have an X on I-29 or earlier. Yep. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. And again, we need more volunteers to help keep NACTV Bigger Bingo up and running. We need volunteers to work on the phones, as well as to call the bingo numbers. And if you're interested, you can call us at 204-476-2639 or email us nactv@wcgwave.ca, and then we can arrange to maybe sit in on a bingo session one night so you can see how it's done, and you can see about when you can volunteer with us. And also we can use volunteers to take video of events happening in and around Nipawin and the surrounding area. We're always looking for volunteers, and we do have cameras that we can loan out. They're very easy to use. So please get in touch with us if you're interested. Phone lines are open to receive your calls. And for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I'll declare this game closed. And our winner for the Big X is Jim Pollock, who purchased his cards at Kinsman Courts 2. So now on to the next game. That's the blackout in 52 numbers or less, and so that'll be on the same purple cards. So you'll be continuing on from the Big X on there, and prize amount is $9,988. So our next number up is under the O, 65. O, 65. N, 35. Under the N, 35. Under the G, 53. G, 53. Under the I, 27. I, 27. N, 45. Under the N, 45. Under the N, 32. N, 32. N, 42. Under the N, 42. Under the G, 58. G, 58. Under the I, 20. I, 20. B, 13. Under the B, 13. under the O73. O73. I-24, under the I-24. Under the N-33. N-33. O68. Under the O68. N43. Under the N43. Under the G60. G60. I-16. Under the I-16. N-37. Under the N-37. Under the N-39. N-39. B6. Under the B6. Under the B9. B9. Under the G48. G48. B14. Under the B14. Under the B7. B7. N31. Under the N31. Under the I-22. I-22. O64. Under the O64. under the I-30. I-30. O61. Under the O61. Under the B12. B12. And that is our 50-second number. So we'll pause here to let you look over your cards. See if you have a blackout on the purple cards for a prize of $9,988. And both phone lines are open to receive your calls. There's always a lot of new programming on NACTV. There were a lot of events in town this past Sunday, so look for those on our channel over the next couple of weeks. And as well, the Neepawa Titans season is beginning. They've completed their exhibition game, and now the regular season will begin on Saturday, September 21st, here at the Yellowhead Arena. And you'll be able to see that game starting the following Tuesday. I believe that will be the 24th, right here on NACTV. And both phone lines are open to receive your calls. And once again, just like to let everyone know that the Margaret Lawrence Home Fall Craft Sale will be on Saturday, September 28th at the Neepawa Legion Hall from 10 to 3. That's a fundraiser for the Margaret Lawrence Home. And also, we are in urgent need of volunteers for NACTV Bigger Bingo. So please contact us, either the number on your screen or our email at nactv@wcgwave.ca. And we're open 9 to 4, Monday through Friday. So please get in touch with us if you would like to be a volunteer. And both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, then we'll continue on for the $100 consolation prize. And the next number out is under the O62. O62. B3. Under the B3. Under the O72. O72. G55. Under the G55. under the G56. G56. Oh, and we do have a call.
The number and the center of your card, please.
So we'll see if this is a good bingo.
Bingo's on that number.
Okay, so we'll see. And yes, we do have a bingo on G56. So that is a good bingo. And we do have a phone line open to receive your calls if anyone else has bingoed on G56 or earlier. And just once more, we do need volunteers to keep NACTV Bigger Bingo on the air and running. And right now we need someone to call the bingo numbers. That's the job that I'm doing tonight. And we could also use more people to work the phones. So please, if you're willing to volunteer your Wednesday evenings for either of those, you can get a hold of us at our number 204-476-2639 or email nactv@wcgwave.ca. That's wcgwave.ca. And both phone lines are now open to receive your calls. And we already have one bingo on G56. So if you also have a bingo, call in now to claim your prize. Time is ticking down. You've got about 30 seconds left. If you're hearing this on TV, it'll be less than that due to our time delay. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. And once more, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, so I'll declare this game closed. And the winner for the Blackout Consolation was Yvonne Sisley of Neepawa, who purchased her cards at Touchwood Park. And so just a quick recap, our winners for tonight. The Bonanza Consolation was won by Heather Miker, who purchased her cards at the NACTV office. The Big X was won by Jim Pollock, who purchased his cards at Kinsman Courts 2. And the Blackout Consolation was won by Yvonne Sisley, who purchased her cards at the Touchwood Park office. And so that's all for tonight's bingo, and we'll hopefully see you next week.